Hello, everyone. This is Damon Mason coming to you from DBS or DBS Specialist, where I am breaking down high school defensive secondaries across the country. Right now, I'm focusing on the state of Louisiana in my hometown, my home state of the river parishes. And today, I am breaking down the last of the 8 schools, high schools located in the river parishes. And that's none other than my high school, Destrehan High School, home of the Fighting Wildcats. Sorry, guys, gotta give an extra love to my high school, even though I'm from Laplace, Louisiana. But Destrehan High School is my school. So, guys, let's get right into this here. And first on the list is Tyler Martin. Tyler Martin is number 2. And number 2, I'm proud to say I'm the first individual to wear number 2 in the history of number 2s at Destrehan High School, home of the Fighting Wildcats. Back in the days, back in the early 1987s or 88, uh, the lowest digit Destrehan used to have was number 10. But back in 1989, my sophomore year, our head coach, Coach Chipper Simon, decided for the first time that Destrehan was going to have single digits. And yes, yours truly was the first to wear number 2. Anyway, Tyler Martin, number 2, free safety, junior, 5'11", 165. Okay. So, guys, we're going to click his link, and we're going to, if you see right here where the cursor is, normally there's information, as I always say in all the videos, guys. If you have an opportunity to add as much information as possible that Huddle allows you, so the scouts can see it. But he has no 40 time, no bench, squat, nothing like that. But once again, 5'11", 165. All right, so Tyler is going into his junior year. So right here, this is his sophomore year. We're going to look at the highlights from his sophomore year. So after this commercial, we're going to blow it up. But while this commercial is playing, guys, let me just say this here. My goal is really to help the parents as well as these young men, by critiquing their film in my background and my profession, the things that I've been able to accomplish. But at the same time, not just about football, but also about the things they do in life, like taking the initiative and be proactive and to keep your huddle page updated. Because as a scout that I am, you never know when a scout is going to come to your page and look up to see, well, what type of players coming out of Destrehan High School this year, especially what type of seniors coming out this year, and what type of upcoming juniors who they're going to have who are going to be seniors for next year. So, guys, it's important to keep your huddle pages updated, especially when your head coach has already provided you all that you need with a huddle account. Just make sure that your coaches keep your huddle pages refreshed for all the film that's available. So, anyway, let's continue. Tyler Martin, number 2. Evidently, he was 22 as a sophomore. Okay, nice pictures. All right, we're looking for the locator. There's no locator, but we see looking for number 2. All right, good hustle. Okay, looking for hustle, looking for somebody to block. All right, 22 right here. Okay, we're looking for him. Found him. Free safety. Keep your head up. Keep your head up and drive through him. All right, we got a special team right here. Fake punt. Oh, okay. That's being disciplined. Being prepared for the fake punt. What was that? A pass? All right, they try to don't pass, and will it be disciplined? Will it stay home? So, guys, let me pause this here. And I've said it for every film that I've broken down so far. If you play multiple positions, I suggest you make a highlight reel for every position that you play, offense, defense, special teams. Because as a scout, if I'm looking for defensive plays, I don't want to spend too much time looking for nothing besides defensive plays. Okay, and again, that's just my opinion. It saves a scout time, and you don't want to lose his interest when he's watching your film. Also, it's important to have the locator so the scouts can know where you are. And guys, I'm gonna apologize if my hand is shaking. I have a handheld wand that I'm holding, and that left hand is not as strong as the right. So looking for the locator. Where are you? Ball in the air. Okay. All right. Made a tackle. Once again, special teams, but we're looking for secondary play, but we'll take this. You're a sophomore. So yes, special teams is where you make a name for yourself. So good job being on the special teams, varsity level. Make the tackle. All right, that's against our rival team, Hanville High School. All right, locator, where are you? All right, safety spot. We're gonna replay this and we're gonna zoom in on this here. All right, let's replay that and let's see your technique. And guys, what I haven't said is, as a defensive specialist, one thing I'm looking to really critique your art. Okay, that's your assignment, your responsibility, and your technique. So we've already zoomed in for the next play. Let's zoom in some more. All right, good coverage. Catch up, catch up. Ah, you gotta make your hand. You gotta get your hands on it. You gotta make the play. You gotta make the play. All right, in the middle of the field, number 22. I see you. All right, good break. Good breakup. But don't settle for a breakup. Make that play. All right, middle of the field. A lot of PBUs. Let's make those picks. But good job being in position. All right, coming up, making the tackle. Ooh, okay. Open your eyes, though. All right, looking for a locator. We're looking for a locator. Where are you? Safety. All right, great coaching point right here. And I'm going to use one of the greatest, if not the greatest, fighting Wildcat from Destrehan High School, Ed Reed. Now, I know you young guys watch Ed Reed, watch him on Google, watch him play when he was playing. You never saw him chasing from the safety position. And this is what I mean by chasing. Watch the safety. Let me zoom out. All right, that's number 22 right there in the middle of the field. Good depth, but now you're chasing. You're chasing. See, right now you're chasing. But if you got good depth, what I'm trying to say is break downhill. Keep backpedaling. You stopping right now. Keep backpedaling. But then that receiver, he rolling. But still, good down. Now, don't get me wrong. Good job. You made the play. But I prefer you as a coach. I prefer you coming downhill, catching the interception, and taking that ball to the house. All right, right here, you're blocking. All right, smart. Still close, but smart. Don't hit him in the back. All right, let's find a locator. Where are you? I'm thanking you at free safety. Okay. All right, PBU. Screenplay. Where are you? All right, good hustle. Avoid the blocks. Make the tackle. And this is a sophomore. You're a sophomore. I understand. I watch one more. All right, find a football. Good. I know we're not gonna end on that one. Let's find one more play. Preferably a passing play. Let's see if we get a passing play. You're a pretty decent tackle. I like that. Okay, middle of the field. There you go. PBU. Now I'm gonna back up on this one because see this one was pretty good. The receiver is not. I don't know if you're in the zone or not, but the receiver is not threatening you deep, so there's no need to really backpedal. But it's based on the reads that you're getting in the eyes of the quarterback. Okay, to play after this right here. And that's just being a smart football player. Right? There's no need to cover deep. He's jogging, so now see that's breaking downhill. Drive to the receiver, make a play on the ball. All right, we'll end on Hanville. All right, number 22 in the middle of the field, right there. Red run, find the football. Good job. Now the best thing I like about that is you didn't just run into the pile. You kept your eyes on the football. You found the football. You found it. You redirected. Good job. Because in this generation, and it's been going on for a long time, secondary play forgets that you have to do more than just cover. And see, that's what a DBS is all about, being a complete defensive back. All right, art, assignment, responsibility, technique, not just against the pass, but also against the run. So not bad, Tyler. Now keep in mind, guys, this is Tyler Martin. He's number 2. He was 22 last year. He's going into his junior year. So this young man was a sophomore playing on the varsity level at 5A. I don't know if it's 5A or 6A, but he was playing at a high level for Destrehan High School as a sophomore. Excellent job. All right, so let's see who's next on the list. And guys, yes, I am going live as usual on Twitter, my Twitter account, and as well as my YouTube channel. So if you follow me on YouTube, please do not forget to subscribe. All right, next on the list is number 21. I want to say that's Leonard Harris. Leonard Harris is number 21, cornerback. He's a freshman. Now, you know what? You know what? The fact that this kid is a 6 foot 175 freshman, let's take a look at it. See, this is what scouts do. All right. And see, this is a great coaching point. This kid is 6 feet, 175 freshman. So he caught my attention just on his size. So I'm looking to see if he has any film. But let's see. And I normally don't do freshmen, but again, this is what scouts might do. I saw something that caught my attention, so that's fine, Mr. Harris. At 6 foot, yeah, that's sexy. All right, I see you. Okay, freshman, going into his sophomore year. Oh, okay, hold up. Let's go back on that one. The young man not afraid to put a helmet down. Let's take a look at this. Is this it? Nope, the next one. See, this is something you can build on. I commend the Fighting Wildcats for allowing the freshmen to play. I felt like they saw something that they liked, got him on the field, and making hits like that, that builds confidence. Now, this young man is going to his sophomore year. He's only going to get better. All right. So that's Mr. Leonard. Let's make sure I get his name right. Mr. Leonard Harris. I would definitely keep my eyes out for that young man. All right. So let's see who's next on the list. I know I'm moving us to one. So Leonard Harris. Next we have is Calvin Lee. I hope I'm saying that right. Number 9, strong safety. He has no height, no weight, and we don't know what grade he's in. And guys, the reason why I'm mentioning that, because again, you never know what a scout is looking for. Now this young man, I don't know what grade he's in, but let's take a look. He's number 9. I thought number 9 played offense last year. So let's take a look at his film. After the commercial. So once again, since the commercial is playing, it's important to keep your huddle pages updated. All your information, your height, your weight, your size, your speed, all that. So that's okay. Locator, strong safety, zone, read, run, come up, make a tackle. Not bad. Play pass first, zone again, bounce around, find run, come up, support, make a tackle. Okay. Fundamentally sound. There he is right there. No locator. Oh, there it is. Don't chase in the zone. Good discipline. Good play, young man. Make that pick though. All right, once again, looking for the ball. Read pass, back at the flat. Don't dive. Because if you dive and you don't have enough momentum, you're gonna miss that tackle. Let's look at this again. Oh, this is from the scrimmage. That's okay. All right, so right now, get to your flats. Get there. Now, I'm gonna try to pause it. I'm gonna tell you, I know exactly what he did because I played strong safety. Did I miss it? Yep, I think I missed it. Right there. See the fact now, see, this is what he did. Chalk time. Pencil time, I should say. See, he ran to his flats, then he stopped. Don't stop. If there is one man in your zone, guess what? Go cover him right now. Too many guys stand next to the guy about 2 or 3 yards apart. Okay, I'm in my area. No, get next to him. Do not make him throw the ball at all. Don't wait till he throw the ball to go cover him. If there's only one man in your zone, go attack him. Now, granted, that's how I play it, and that's how I coach it. But if your coach is not telling you to do that, do what your coaches tell you to do. But right now, I'm just telling you from my level of play, from a professional level. If this is my zone and only one person in my zone, guess who I'm going to cover? I'm going to cover that one person in that zone. So what I'm saying is my zone coverage now turns into what? Drum roll, man. And watch what I'm talking about. Let me show you the alignment he had. I tell you, I know what he did. Then we'll go to the next individual. So let's pause right there. All right. Look at the alignment. So he's playing the zone. Number 1 receiver, number 2. Either number 1 set down at 5 yards. I'm sorry to my YouTube followers. I hit the camera. So either number 1 sat down and he ran some type of deep route or crossing route, or number 2 went deep route and he ran an out route. So he's playing the zone. So right now he has to account for number 1 and number 2, not knowing which one is going to sit down in his flat, but his job is to keep everybody to the outside. See? So now number 2 seems like he's going to run an out route. Let's take a look. Yep, number 2 ran the out route. And technically, you know what? He did. It turned it, I thought he caught the ball, but it turns into a man coverage. So good job, young man. All right, so we're going to stop right there, guys. And again, that young man name is Kelvin Lee, number 9. So Kelvin, impressive, something to build on. But if you're going to take the time to play football, it might not be your desire, but this can go to anyone else. Guys, if your goal is to play at the collegiate level, regardless of what grade you're in, but your coaches had provided you with a huddle account, take the time to be proactive and take the initiative to update your information. Okay? Your future is in your hands, not your coaches. It's not the coach's responsibility to keep your huddle pages updated. All right, so let's go to the next individual. That was Kelvin Lee. The next one is Demarius Jackson. Okay, Demarius is number 12, cornerback, senior. He has no weight, no height, and no weight. Again, update your information. All right, he has nothing over here about his 40 times in bench and squat. Okay. But let's look at any highlight film he has. Now he says he plays quarterback, cornerback, and running back. So let's take a look and see what type of film. Now that film right there says it's an 11-yard touchdown run. So thank you for posting that. So right now we don't want to see that. We want to see him on defense. And right now it seems like all these things, all these clips are on offense. So we're going to go to the next individual, because we are looking for defensive backs. Now, he's listed as a cornerback, but there is no defensive film listed. So next on the list, that's Demarius, number 12. The next one is Jacob Johnson. Jacob Johnson is number 5, strong safety, senior, 6 foot, 185. Good job with the information. Let's see what's on your. Now that's what I'm talking about right there. Y'all give me a second because my hand went numb. All right. So I'm gonna zoom in on the Twitter. That's what I'm talking about right here, guys. On the left-hand side. This should be handy. 4.7. That's not pretty. That's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. Get in the weight room. Practice running fast. We gotta knock this time down, guys. We gotta knock it down. It's serious. All right. But I know you're fast because you run a 4.2 in the shuttle. 9.5 vertical, 260 bench, 475 squat. So you already have strong legs. So now this is telling me from my professional experience that, you know what, a 4.2 shuttle, 4.75, maybe you just don't know how to run the 40. Maybe your technique is bad. If you don't run track, I suggest you run track or even practice the track team. That's just my opinion. And it's a strong one. So Mr. Jacob Johnson. Now we're going to look for any film he has. And guys, once again, at Mr. Jacob Johnson's expense. This goes out for anyone who's listening to this here who can benefit from this information. Now we're looking for any type of highlight. He has no real highlights that I see. Pictures. Now this is a senior. All right, I like the pictures, styling and profiling. But again, and maybe your goal is not to play collegiate football. I don't know. But my job with DBS is to encourage you, Mr. Johnson, and any other young man who's watching this here. If you're serious about playing on the collegiate level, do not think that just because you went to Destrehan High School or any other high school that a scout is guaranteed to give you a scholarship. Don't take it for granted and think that a scout is just going to come and find you. Yes, they will find you, but guess what? There are young boys across the country who are doing the same thing you're doing. There are 7 other schools in the river parishes alone where kids are doing the same thing that you're doing. If you, as a senior, is not going to take the time to update your huddle film and put film accessible for college coaches, don't you or your parents get on there and start complaining to the coaches about why my child is not being recruited. Now, with that being said, parents, it's not your responsibility. It's this young man's responsibility, especially because he is a senior. Now, I'm not saying it's just for Mr. Johnson. I'm saying it's at his expense for any other kid who falls in this suit, in this experience, so to speak. And that's the wrong word I want to use, but who falls in this category. Okay, this is your last year, young man. If you have a desire to play college football, take some time and update your huddle account. Parents, what you should do is to encourage them. If you do it for them, there's nothing wrong with that. That's your son. I totally get it. But I'm saying it for the parents, it's not your fault. It's not your responsibility. All right, it's these young men. All right, that's enough of that. So we're going to take a look at the one film he does have. We're going to blow it up. See, there's a locator. All right. Strong safety. No tight end. He's blitzing. Physical. Good. Make him pay for it. Forced a bad throw. An errant throw. Good. Number 5 right here. Find the football. Okay. Finish the play. Let's go back. Because he was important, which did was took a read step. Now, let me see your alignment. Because if you're playing strong safety, is that a tight end? So there's no tight end. Or is this punt? Oh, nope, this is offense. So there's no tight end. 2 backs in the backfield. All right. You took 1 read step, find the football. All right. Once again, this is a funky formation. So this is the quarterback. Guard, tackle. Okay, there's no tight end. But guess what? All right, come up a little bit closer. He's not going out for a pass. So your job is you can play a run. Now, again, do what your coaches tell you to do. I know Coach Robichaud got you guys coached up very well. But from my own perspective, there's nobody going out for a pass. Maybe a back in the backfield. He might come in motion. Come closer. You know what I'm saying? If it is a run, you can attack that a lot faster. But then again, that's different from my perspective. So let's see what happens on this play. So right now, this is kind of crazy. Okay, I see your head. So you're getting a pass. You're backed up. So that's your pass run read. This read right here gives you a run. This gives you a run. We don't know what he's doing right now, but it don't matter. You get your pass or run read from your quarterback. Eyes on the quarterback. So good job. You took 1 step back. A defensive back, first step should always be back. Correct. All right, now there's a handoff. See, art. I told you guys, I'm big on art. Assignment, responsibility, technique. Okay, now the ball is handed off. You should be screaming like a bat out of hell, filling this up. And see, this is why I say if you got closer, unless you're playing a zone and this is your flats, okay, fine. I get that. I totally get that now. But now this is your responsibility. He's coming. You should take the initiative. Once you read run, let's come. Let's see how fast you come. Not bad. I'm going to go back to that play. Without stopping this time. Run. Boom. Come on. Come on. Come on. Not bad. Now, but what I will say about the tackle, for all you young boys, stop just putting your shoulder in there thinking that these kids are gonna fall down. These kids lift weights just like you. These kids, they're preparing just like you. All right. Wrap up, drive your feet, punish them, drive them backwards. All right. So let's see who's next on the list. All right. That was Mr. Johnson. Who's next? Who's next? That was Jacob Johnson. All right. So next we have Jacaleb Smith. Jacaleb Smith is number 38. Free safety. Another senior. He has no height and no weight. But as a senior, once again, take the initiative. Take the initiative. We have nothing over here for the 40 bench and stuff like that. And let's see, do we have any film? And I'm looking for film because, young man, you're a senior. All right. Again, do not know your desires for the next level. But as a senior, you done came this far. I can only assume that your goal is to play at the collegiate level. Take the initiative. All right. Let's see what kind of film we have. All right. We're looking for the locator. Okay. Right here, strong safety. All right. Right place at the right time, but we got the wrong read. So let's take a look at this here. And that's why as a defensive back, first step is back. Okay. All right, let's look at this here. Let's I know the coaches at Destrehan coached you up. So this is what happened. So this is the tight end or H-back, okay? So your first read is if he blocks down, he went inside, but did he block? No, he didn't block. He ran straight up the field. When I took my read step back, at least one, recognize if he's going to make contact or if he's running vertical. He went inside to give you the illusion of he was going to block. He gave you a fake run read, and it was a play action, so to speak. Fake the handoff, he threw a pop right inside where you're supposed to be. But your cornerback did a good job of doing his job, because his job is to play pass first. So watch what I'm talking about. He went inside. He went inside this guy, didn't block down on the tackle, went vertical. Fake the run. Right there. So he released inside, but guess what he's doing? He's not blocking, he's running. This is your read, the tight end. As a strong safety, your read is the tight end. He's not making contact. So now, because you guys playing the zone, look what's coming. Look what's coming. Good deception by him, good fake. You just was undisciplined and got the wrong read. I didn't say undisciplined, but you got the wrong read and you came up, and he came right behind you. But the cornerback did a good job of breaking because all he had was number one. Number two went inside. So that means I can now squeeze on number one, who ran this inside route. Let's take a look at it. And there it is, right there behind you. You playing for a run, it's a play action pass. And the cornerback squeezed on it, which allowed you to get interception. So learn from that. All right, that was your junior year. You're seeing this year. Hopefully you're still on the team. And again, at your expense, that's for any other defensive back who's watching this here. Responsibility, art, assignment, responsibility, technique. Okay, you're at the top. All right. All right, more coaching points. I can't tell if there's a tight end up here, but the safety is right there. All right, he goes in motion. So now there's no pass threat out here. If there's a tight end, get your read. If there's no tight end, we playing for a run. There's no need to come up the field. Come down to a line of scrimmage, find the football. Let's see what you do. Now you're coming up. See, you hop all the way up here. The ball carrier's coming this way. There's no need to go way up there. Stay right where you are. If this guy's trying to block you, get physical and close that gap down. You took yourself out of play and made his job that much easier and opened up a big cutback lane. And again, I know your coaches already told you this from last year. Now find a football, get on the tackle. All right. This is going to be the last play. All right, let's run that back. First thing, for all you defensive backs who play strong safety, all right, and again, this is my position in college. You should never have your back to the sideline. Never. You should be square, straight ahead, and turn where I can see the receiver out here, but I can also keep my visual on the football, the quarterback, and everything inside. Not because now he has to turn all the way around. Now, good job locate trying to get underneath number one, but that's what they teach you at Pop Warner is to keep your head on a what? On a swivel. Because if this quarterback was smart, he should have just took off running because you was chasing. Watch. Run. Now you turn all the way around. If you were standing square like this linebacker is right here, look, this is what I mean by square. But because you turn inside, now you have to turn all the way around. If he was smart or coached up correctly, he should have just took off running. You turn your back. Stay square as a strong safety with your inside foot up to protect your outside. Outside foot back, inside foot in. Now, when you run, keep your head on a swivel. If you don't know what that means by now, back and forth, back and forth. Look at the inside, look at the outside. Look at the inside, look at the outside. Get underneath him. I don't have to chase him too much. Why? Once he goes deep, should you continue to chase him? No. Now your job is done. Let him go. That's his responsibility. Now, once he goes, guess what? Well, he was done anyway, but you can help out once the ball is thrown. So that's not bad what you did, but it's not right completely. So that's it. But you know, maybe you didn't get a lot of playing time. I know they're coaching you up. So again, this is from last year. And this is your senior year. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're watching the guys who come before you and understand the concept of the coverages and the concept of what they're asking you to do, especially in your last year. You know, and this goes out for anyone, guys, not for just this young man whose name is once again Caleb Smith. This goes out for any defensive back across the country who happens to hear this particular message. All right. If you want to touch the field, get on the special teams. Get on scout team, improve yourself in practice, and earn your spot to play on a varsity level. So let's see. I'm at the 30-minute mark. That's too much time, but this is important. So let's see who's next on the list. That was Caleb Smith. Next is Jaden Harding, and based on my notes, Jaden Harding don't have no film. So guys, that's for Destrehan High School. Let me turn this around so I can give my my final analysis, my final message. Maybe I'm even turning around on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna put them side by side. So guys, the message I want to post out is, you know what? Destrehan High School is the last school that I've broken down out of 8 schools in the state of Louisiana. Now my goal is to go, however God allows it to happen. But to all you young men, continue to grind, continue to work hard. The main thing I wanted to do was several things I should say. I wanted to help with exposure. I've accomplished a lot. I'm not going to tell you the long story, maybe in a different video. But defensive back, playing in the secondary is something I've done all my life at every level and excel and was very, very successful at every level. So this is something that I do, something that I'm very passionate about as a coach, as a player, coach high school and professional level. So, but you guys have to take the initiative to continue to work hard in practice, work hard in the weight room, work hard when everybody else is sleeping, do the extra work, spend some time. And I tell people, man, from high school to college, I didn't learn the art of covering until I started playing arena football, which is 99.9% passing. So that's football related right there. But one of the most important things is, besides your grades, is, as I said before, to take the initiative and keep your information updated. Don't take for granted. Don't think just because you go to a particular school or because you have a certain coach or because a player came from your particular school last year that you automatically is going to get a scholarship. It's one thing to be positive, all right? It's one thing to be positive and say, like I did in high school at Destrehan High School, saying I know I'm gonna get a scholarship, but I could say that on a strength that I knew what I was doing. I knew the type of work I was putting in at practice. I knew that I was producing on Friday night. I knew that I had the grades. I knew that I passed my ACT. I knew that I was staying in trouble. So I was doing everything to the best of my ability. Was I perfect? Not at all. But I was doing a lot where I could positively say, boldly say, I knew I was going to get me a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? And you guys have access that we never did back in my day. So keep your huddle pictures updated, guys. It's not the responsibilities of your coaches or your parents. It's your responsibility. Yes, I am talking fast. Yes, I'm from Louisiana. That's why I'm talking fast when we get excited. So, guys, that's it for the River Parishes. Destrehan High School, my high school, home of the Fighting Wildcats, was the last school. So from here on out, guys, we're gonna see where the law takes me with DBS. So you guys, hey, this is the opening week, especially in Louisiana. So take care. God bless. Give it your all, especially you seniors, because once this season is over with, them 4 years are done. You guys will never get a second opportunity to be a senior. So take care. God bless. And until next time, from DBS, my name is Damon Mason. Peace. Close out here on Twitter, and we're gonna close out on